Creation of a destination requires a great amount of skill. Tourism is a very, very highly specialized skill. Many people get confused between hospitality and tourism, or travel and tourism. Tourism is a universal sector. It encompasses all these commercial activities. It is the technique through which you bring tourists to a place. Now, why is it that a private initiative is more effective than a government initiative? We have done campaigns in Kashmir, Bundelkhand, Kerala, um, Northeast. They are small but fantastic deep impact. Why? Because the government initiative is driven by bureaucracy. Most bureaucrats are completely clueless about tourism. They may have the leadership, but they don't have the skill. And the people who have the skill, at least the senior people, people of my genre, will not accept an Jurassic idea which is coming from a person who is clueless about tourism. So we choose to work as private entities with private funding. So the government would be best advised to allow real tourism specialists to come into their domain and run these, because you can't have a guy sitting in the center and dictating what is going to happen in region X, because that region X may have a completely different context, a different canvas, a different energy, different stakeholders. So you can't expect what is good for Kashmir will happen in Odisha or in Kerala. So the problem is in uh, the technique of advertising. Advertising traditionally is a very, very expensive proposition. That is why we created something called social branding. Social branding is a mix between documentaries, advertising, initiatives, events, stakeholder partnerships, culture, history, legacy, heritage, and whatnot. There are many things. In the in a different time, the same destination will have a completely different treatment. So the scene is that why is it that our Kashmir campaign is unparalleled or the Bundelkhand campaign is unparalleled? Cannot be copied. I myself cannot copy it again because the time has changed, the context has changed. And the tragedy is that when we disengage, see, I'm not a Kashmiri or a Bundelkhandi or a Keralite. So when I disengage, because I have to disengage, I'm a professional. When we disengage, those places, those campaigns just hit a cliff, they hit a rock, they cease to continue. And the stakeholders get loose and they scatter, and the initiatives get diluted, and other people bring in, there are many copycat initiatives which come in, but they don't have the impact. So basically, the crux of the matter is that bring specialists in, people who are on a trip. Those people will drive your tour. They understand what is today. They are not going to accept Jurassic or antique ideas as the be all and end all of tourism today and what the demands of tourism are today.